Hello, so nice to meet you at the Billion Happy Life Subscribers Marathon. We are reading quotes from the world scriptures to get positive vibe for the day and empower with great vibe for prosperity. Let's start reading next chapter. Human beings are superior to all creatures. Okay. A quote from Quran. Verily we have honored the children of Adam. We carry them on the land and the sea, and they have made provisions of good things for them, and have preferred them above many of those we created with a marked preferment. Another quote from William Shakespeare. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. Another quote, having created the world and all that lives and moves therein, he, through the direct operation of his unconstrained and sovereign will, chose to confer upon man an unique distinction and capacity to know him and to love him upon the inmost reality of each and every created thing. He has shed the light of one of his names and made it a recipient of the glory of one of his attributes upon the reality of man. However, he has focused the radiance of all his names and attributes and made it a mirror of his own self. A land of all created things, man has been singled out for so great a favor, so endured a bounty. This was from Bhagaya. And another quote from Perfect Liberty. Kyodan, man as the manifestation of God is the leader of all things, and to creature is more honorable than man. All things upon the earth follow their own individual names, fashioning their two-way will know that thou has brought them to sight for man's sake. All things whatsoever, for forgetting not their source and deviating not from their determined pattern, are made to work as well as to understand their path, humbling themselves and honoring man without anger, without haste, without anxiety, without grief, neither linked nor parted, they are made to work out their true personality. The human body is a revelation of the goodness of God and the providence of the body's creator. It is a body, obviously, to minister to a rational soul, as you can see from the arrangement of the human organs of sense and man's other members. This is obvious too in man's specific appearance, form, and stature. The bodies of irrational animals are bent toward the ground, whereas men were made to walk erect with his eyes on heaven as though to remind him to keep his thoughts on things above. Another quote, man was equipped with the three souls. By virtue of the animal soul, he shared with the animals his physiological soul, linked him to the plants. His human soul is a bond between him and the angels. The function of the human rational soul is the noblest function of all, for it is itself the noble, noblest of spirit. Is its function consists of reflecting upon things of art and meditating upon the things of beauty. Its gaze being turned toward the higher world, its loves not with the lover above and mean station belonging as it does to the higher side of life and to primal substances. It is not its business to eat and drink, neither does it require luxury and coercion. Rather, its function is to wait for the revelation of truth. And another, this was from Islam, and another from Quran quote, we did indeed offer the trust to the heavens and the earth and to the mountains, but they refused to undertake it, being afraid of it. But man undertook it. He was indeed unjust and foolish. And further, let's read from quotes from Messiah's Incoming Teaching of Sun Myung Moon. What is different between humans and animals? Human beings are special because they possess a spirit, not because of any feature of their physical bodies. As spiritual beings, humans are distinct from all creatures that are merely physical beings. It is the spirit that endows humans with great value. The physical body it is of little value in comparison. Compare a man with an ape. An ape eats, sleeps, and brings forth its young. When it grunts, it is mainly for food. Does an ape cry out yearning for its parents? Does an ape sacrifice its life for its siblings or parents? How about a man? Does a man sacrifice his life for other or not? He does. Man and ape are different in kind. Do ape gather to recount stories about their ancestors' brave deeds? Do they gather to worship God? Do they ponder about the spirit world? Do they dream about the peaceful world and ideal world flourishing with love? Apes and human beings are qualitatively different. From of old, human beings have aspired for something greater. From the very beginning, human beings have worshipped God, and there is not a tribe of a man that has not done so. Thinking of God, humans have pursued a better life and a better world. No app can think such things. It is utterly impossible even after passing through a millions evolutions stage. It is it not true that God created human beings as the Lord of creation? Didn't He give us the central position representing all things in heaven and earth? As the central beings in the universe, we humans have the right to exercise sovereignty over all its creatures. Know that such a right does not pertain in the anthropoid apes. world or in the world of lions, tigers, and such. And then I ask the question, do people in today's world live like human beings or more like animals? Who is a person of character? Someone who only lives to eat, or someone with artistic or poetic talent who appreciates fully the beauty of the world, who worships to the mountains and fields and sings to the flowing waters? What does it mean that human beings are the Lord of creation? Surely God is the Lord of creation. You understand that God endowed each human being with a spirit, as the human spirit is the chief among all spirits. Humans can have a direct connection to God. That is why a human being can be the Lord of creation. Nevertheless, a human being cannot be the Lord of creation by himself. He is merely a created being. How can a created being be the Lord of creation? Created being as a resultant being. Apart from a relationship with the causal being, they cannot correspond with the cause, nor to they possess the cause. Rather, the cause should possess the result. Surely, human are resultant beings. Nevertheless, we are called Lords of creation and the center of all spirit. This indicates that human beings are supposed to be in relationship with God and became one with Him. To fulfill the ideal of love, God made all creature and placed human beings at the center of the universe. We are called the Lord of creation because we have the privilege of receiving God's love first. Then, as representative of God's love, we are in the central position, acting for the sake of the entire created world. We cannot be the Lord of creation without first becoming God's counterpart and participate in the realm of God's love. Our special value derives from having the privilege of love. Without love, everything will pass away. Among animals and plants, sex is only for the purpose of reproduction. Human beings are the exception. Within the conjugal relationship, they can enjoy sexual love freely. This is a privilege of human beings as the lords of creation. God blessed his children to enjoy love infinitely. Yet this God-given freedom is accomplished by responsibility. With what is the every person insisted on freely making love with whomever they wanted. The world would descend into chaos. It is possible for human beings to attain perfection and realize supreme love only when they take responsibility for their love. Yes, so interesting quotes for today. Please practice them and share your ideas. Some simple comments below this video. Let's go further and read from the another book, World on Happy Modern Homo Sapiens, and the next chapter is Happy Relationships. It is not a secret that all our life is owned by relationships. Moreover, as better, rich, and correct are these relationships with the other people, as better and rich is personal life. We may clearly figure out that successful people constantly developing correct relationship with people, and there is not any person in the world that gets success by himself. Successful people are always supported by good family or team. There aren't people higher or lower than you. Everybody has same value, being president or billionaire or even homeless. Therefore, we should have same respect for everybody. Another important thing for our soul is that many times we suffer so much because of others' comments or opinion, but we should filter this with divine principle and act accordingly. Therefore, if some comments aren't with accordance with divine principles, we should care so much about because we shouldn't care so much about because sometimes it affects us so much that we all day suffer and think only about this. There are many traps in a relationship with people around. Some are as usual, some are one time in life, but the key for it is simple. You must really love the people you meet because they are the temple of God. Therefore, the key word for good life is respect. Respect all things as holy, respect all people as holy, respect yourself as a holy, and respect your mind and body as a holy. Think over your words 3 times before saying them, and always have a humble attitude. Work okay when you listen somebody. Works okay when you listen somebody. Then internally count 1 to 3, and only after this short pause, reply you answer. Same to you when you said something about count 1 to 3 for the listener to get it. In our daily life, usually we don't care about building correct relationship, but only those who work on it are really happy and achieve great result in life. Yes, this was the quote from today. I like this one very much. Who is a person of character? Someone who is only lives to eat, or someone with artistic and poetic talents, who appreciated fully the beauty of the world, who worshipped them to the mountains and fields, and sings to the flowing water. Yes, let's do this today. Be artistic and poetic in our life. Have a great, blessed day. If you will have difficulties, just watch one more time this video. As this video, this quote was helping billions of people, will help you too, and should help other people. Just share it with other people and all your friends in the Billion Happy Life Subscribers Marathon. And also, don't forget to comment your ideas below this video. And as this is exercise for our mind, please also make morning exercise, physical body, unite mind and body. All the best. See you tomorrow. Contact me anytime for cooperation.